Now, the biggest truth continues to spread across the globe, and we must say that one of the possible truths here is that Biafra has become the large expenditures. Now, I can see the reason why some African presidents are beginning to side the Russian government. The Africans are seeking help from the Russia to see if they can align with Russia, of course, because Russia is the only country that has the balls to face the US and other African countries and other, Russia is the only country that has the balls to face the European countries and the US countries. They are the one that have the balls to face them and tell them to their face that they do not know what they are doing. But one of the important things here is, I must tell you, is that again and again, things must continue to happen in accordance. You understand? Because if we are more connected to the realms and the things we share, then one of the most important things we should face more is Biafra actualization. That is it. If we don't do ourselves more good, then we are going to fail in a very big way. So now that Russia had the chance to call out these people, we must again put it in our hearts to randomly call these people out and not allow them to use us in any way seemingly right. We can't allow them to use us. We shouldn't. Because that's the only gateway we ought to preach this very gospel. So if we don't put ourselves together, we may not align properly in a gate pass that should be proceed. Biafra has come to stay, and I hope that this time that Russia has come to support the Africans, we may see something positive coming out from their enablings and what they have to offer. This is the biggest step, and the biggest step that should be taken. I consider the truth that no matter what goes on, must come on. Because if we push it more accurately, we will understand that they don't want Biafra to be free. Because they want our brain. Biafrans have the brain, we have the resources, and we have everything that is needed. Everything. So they need us, they want us around. Because they know without Biafrans, Nigeria on its own cannot survive. But they keep treating us bad. But that time is coming to an end. Things will continue to fall apart. Now, engagement have it that some Igbo judges, of course, I'm here to give you the update that Igbo judges will be joining in the affairs of final decision on what will become in the judgment to know if Biafra will eventually come to pass. So, at the end of the day, one of the biggest facts that should be considered in this whole generation and this whole talk is that Biafra will definitely come, but we cannot sit back and watch our land be destroyed. You see, my part to continue to bring to the thought and the notice is to make sure that Biafra becomes one of the most important messages that should be spread across the globe. That's just the biggest win. And that is why no matter how they try to frustrate Biafrans, we are connected. So these 14 Igbo judges have continued to, spread just as the whole situation has become. This is one thing I can say, that the only thing that must be done rightly is making sure that justice is served, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how little it is, because it is embarrassing that we have people outside the country but they cannot speak on our behalf. We have big men in this country, everywhere in this country, but they cannot speak on our behalf because they are scared that they may lose their business. But one important thing here remains is that whatever we try to do, however we try to do it, the biggest message must be spread in accordance. And that's where all this storyline lies. Putting ourselves in front before our enemies to make sure that the big news is restored in accordance. So these 14 men have risen and are doing everything wonderfully well to make sure that we actualize this nation called Biafra. Along the line, we'll continue to push, and we pray it is not from hand to mouth, but from greater heights to greater heights. That's our earnest prayer. By the grace of God, this is what we wish, that Biafra will become a nation of the people and everybody will enjoy it.